Hello, my name's Chris, this is Blue Kraken Gaming, and welcome back to Aska, where if you are enjoying the series, I would ask that you please consider leaving a like, a comment or a subscription. Any or all help the channel grow and they help get it out in front of other people, so thank you very much to those of you that do that. Now, at the very end of our last episode, we finished our armour smith here, and we spent the whole time basically trying to build up our number of villagers, which we're still going to be doing, but it does mean we now need to get someone going on being an armour smith, which is a bit of a shame because I feel like we're running light on people. So I'm going to leave this guy for the moment, and we'll see what comes in our bit in 5 minutes time. But the other bit that we have got now that is something to consider is that clothes do actually have wear and tear on them. So I'm going to grab myself a cloak, keep myself a bit warmer. But yes, they will actually wear out now as well. So you can see the durability starting to go on these, and that is to basically try and make you keep making them so that it doesn't become a pointless endeavour. Right, good. Our doggo's doing very nicely there by the looks. Okay, things seem to be going quite nicely at the moment. We've got a fair amount of repairs that seem to be catching up on us, which again is why I really kind of want to get more people just in, because yeah, we've just got to get some. So yeah, they've got 2 builders up there, which should be fine to keep all of that going. And then we've got our guys here. We've got 2 builders, which I don't think is enough for this space. Yeah, I'm not sure it is. Yeah, see, look, they've come and grabbed all that ore, which is good. And you guys are working on this. You should have 2 people working on this now. Yeah, they have, which is good. There we go. We've got our smiths over here. What have they been working on? What's on the tool rack? Nothing. Okay. And they've got nothing in that area there either. Interesting. Okay. I thought that would have had something. Oh yeah, because they've been... Okay. Sure. Have we been getting hardwood from up here? Oh, okay. So it might be that we need to start setting some tree markers out for hardwood, which we haven't actually got at the moment. So let's come over here and we'll just lay down a wood marker for these guys. Are there any sticks I can grab in the area? Just because that's going to be faster for me than anything else. There's a load of bark, a load of firewood, fallen trees, tons of logs. They're rubbish at picking stuff up behind themselves, aren't they? Oh, are they sticks over there? No, wooden arrows. Okay. Not quite what I thought. Okay, we've got some sticks here. Right by our portal. That's going to be great fun for us in 4 days. Okay, that's coming round quickly. Okay, so we're definitely not going to get to that this episode, but it is coming round quick. There's no 2 ways around that. Okay, let's get over here. There it is, in the middle of that copse there. And of course we're going to want to upgrade our woodsman as well, forester, that's the word, so that they can then start actually laying hardwood trees, because that's going to be something we're going to want to get going too. In fact, I might go and queue that up so that we can start getting him laying those down. Open the menu. Oh no, I need to okay, I need the woodcutter's house and the workshop house. Okay, alright, fine. So we're not quite ready for that yet then. We've got our next villager coming in 50 odd seconds, so that'll be good. We've just got some repairs that we need to try and keep on top of. That's the bit. It feels like we're getting some resources, but we're now struggling to keep up with just like manpower for stuff. That's the bit. It feels like that's the struggle I feel like I'm having. I almost feel like I want like 10 builders just charging around doing stuff. But there's just so many other bits and pieces that we need to get done. Like, we absolutely are going to need someone making armour for everyone. I'm probably going to need to go and have a rest in a bit to get my health up. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Get that going. I was really hoping for a crafter there. Iron stomach or feeble logger. Yeah, sure. Iron stomach will be fine. We're not going to use you for logs. Right, there is our new person. So let's give her a house. Right, and then a sign. Right, okay. We do need to get that last bed in there. Because that's now telling us we've only got 5. Yeah. Oh, okay. It's ready. It's just no one built the damn thing. Okay. Right, there's that. That will be for that next person at least. It does then mean we're going to want to start looking at getting our next house. So let's get that queued up. Proud Chieftain's house. Ooh. Right, cottage. Right, and then we'll try and tuck you in here. Cool. And then we'll get the builders working on that as well so that they can keep that topped up. How we are having trouble with the heavy stones again. Oh no, they're all in here. That's fine, that's not a problem. We actually have some, so we can do a little bit of the repairs ourselves. Give our guys a rest. Okay, so that's that sorted. We are going to need to get another person going. Now, armour smith. Let's have a look. Have we got anyone that would be decent to armour smithing? So, our new person's actually good at stone working and animal skinning. I don't think we need another hunter here. Yeah, because those guys are way off and away on that, so we don't want to touch them there. It might be that we do just pop this guy in. Stig. There we go. And then Stig is going to need to start doing stuff for us. So, ooh, leather helmets. They're new. Okay. Right. Armour 15 or armour 50. Well, absolutely, that's the one I'm going to want you to make there. I need crafting at level 49, so we can't make those yet. But let's get him making that, a thick leather gambeson. So he can get on with effectively armour as opposed to just, you know, a leather jacket like I've got. Because I think that's, yeah, I've just got a thick linen shirt, whereas that's actually going to be proper armour. What does he actually need for that? So that is iron plate is going to be something we're going to need to tell them to make, because that never used to be too much of a problem because they would make it as part and parcel of it being in the smithy over here. Send that to quenching. Right, it does mean I need to add your task, and I am going to need you to make a couple of iron plates just to try and keep those in stock as well so that he can do his work. Okay. Now then, what's our next bit going to be? Because like I feel like a lot of what we're trying to get set up here is just going to be getting ready for the invasion, but I feel like we've got an awful lot of it. Now, what we could do is we could certainly try and make our own metal sword. Have you guys... You've got no bloom storage there. Item is cold. Okay, so there's a bloom block there. That's cold. Okay. What did I actually get out of that? I did get an iron bloom. Okay. Well, let's let's try and get this going then. So right, pop that there. Let's get this lit, because then we can try and make our own iron sword, which will be better for us. Right, let's try and get this heat up. There we go. There we go. Now we're in the good spot. So we just need to keep it here. I'm not quite sure what the blacksmithing skill does there. I don't know if it means we use less fuel as we're doing it, or it turns them faster. I'm never quite sure. But this will certainly get us some iron to work with. And then, like I say, we can get ourselves a sword, which will replace our club. Worried about that fuel there. Hoping these last two turn quickly enough. Feels like that temperature's dropping faster. Okay, remove the block. Okay, so I don't think I got all of the ore turned over there, which is a shame. I think it means there's still one iron bloom left in the forge, but I don't think we need 5 for a sword. I was just trying to be efficient with it. Right, okay. Got to keep whacking at this, and this is the thing, it'll be nice to get into iron hammers, because that'll make this bit go faster as well, because the iron ones just do a better job. Okay, go, and then we should just have one more face left of the cube after this. Oh, he came to talk to me, which is not what I needed. Cool. And there he is, helping there. Cool. Right, and then we've got our ore from that point. So if we want to come in here, and we want an iron sword, so we need 1 blade, 3 leather scraps, and 2 wood shafts. Okay, that's fine. So for the iron blade, we need 3 ore. Okay. So we can add the fuel. What are you up to? He's going to try and do something, I imagine. Right. So we'll put our 3 in there. We've just got to wait for them to get warm, and then we can turn that into a blade, and we just got to try and hopefully stop him beating us to it. And then right, there's 1 warm. The other 2 should hopefully be just behind. There we go. Right, and we want an iron blade. There we go. And we can get on with this. He's come and stolen that. That's the only thing with it. It's like, I'm faster than you are at it, and you've come in and pinched it. Come on. He's going to be faffing with that, isn't he? Come on. Right, go on you. Right, the trough is full, that's good. Take a drink for ourselves. Right. Okay. No. I need that blade. Thank you. Taking that back off you. Right, and then we need 3 leather, and then we need to make some stick, or not sticks, but we need to make some hardwood bits. Now the leather, I'm hoping, shouldn't be too much of a problem. Okay, there's no leather scraps in there. That's not what I expected to see. There's none in there. There's none in there. What have we got? A rocker and a wildling. Yeah, definitely want her. Okay. Crafting table for this, that's fine. But yeah, that means we need to come here and we need to... We can drop that off. Right, right, tasks. Yeah, we have already got leather scraps set to a high priority, so they should be trying to bring back as much as they can. Okay, well let's try and get on with the wood that we need while we're waiting for that. So we can come over here and we'll take this down. And then that'll be annoying if we have to go out and get our own leather scraps for it. I mean, it's doable. We'll just go and find a wolf then. I was just hoping to not have to do that. Right. Hardwood long stick. There we go. Open this. There we go. I'm wondering if they're basically trying to say they've not got any hardwood been created, but it is what it is. Right, we need to put that in there and split that. Come on. I've got to wait for my energy to come back now. There we go. Right. How many did we need for our sword? We come back and have a look. So we've got that, so it is just the leather scraps that we need now. And we need 3 of them. Okay. So then, if we need to go and try and find some leather scraps... I'm just trying to think where our best bet for that is going to be. Have you got any? Did you bring any back? No? No, you just brought a hunk of meat. Okay. I mean, there's got to have been scraps out there for him to bring back that hunk of meat. Because I'm sure they get dropped at the same time. So I'm just trying to find some wildlife now so we can try and take that out for some scrap. Right, are you guys not going to get away from me? Or are you going to get away from me? Right, there we go. Right. Now, I'm not too worried about any of the meat on this, which is unusual, but, like I say, what we need is the leather from it. Yeah, mum. And this is where it's... Sod's Law, it's not going to give us the 3 scraps that we need. It will be like 1 or something daft. Okay. Right. And pick up. 1 leather scrap. 2 leather scrap. Okay, so we got 2 out of it. Alright, fine. Now we just need to find someone else. Yeah, them running off in the woods like that, I'm not going to be able to keep up with them. The only reason I got that one was because it was on a path. I kind of need to almost trap one. Or can I sneak up on one? Sneak up on one? No. But I did hear a wolf there. A wolf won't run off. There we go. Hey there, Wolfie. Oh, there's a wolf down there. Yeah, I know. Come here, you. And hopefully we'll get some leather out of this. Now, wolves I know do give pelt as well, which is not what we're interested in right now. It's definitely the leather that we need. But then that's going to be quite nice that if we can get that we're going to be able to have a metal sword for the invasion, which would be nice. We just got to kind of hope that we can get some more for the rest of our guys. Okay, oh look at that, he dropped 3 leather scraps right off on his own. Might as well grab that meat hunk because we've now got what we need. So we'll try and head back to... Oh, drop that as part of the running back. Oh yeah, look, there were ones... Oh, okay, so this is that wolf den I took out last episode, or had fun with last episode. Okay, that's fine, that's not too much of an issue. Okay. I do love how now we're in autumn they've like changed it so all the trees start to lose their colours. The attention to detail in this is really good, and considering it's still in early access, I'm very impressed with it. Like, I do enjoy just chilling out and playing this. Like I said, I've got another village that I've been playing in my own time, which is a lot further along. But it's kind of nice and chill, you know, other than the invasions, but they just give you something interesting to handle. So, and we've got, what, 3 days left on that, so that's going to be coming in the next week or two, which will be fun for everyone to watch me handle. But I think we're going to be alright, actually, considering we've got our walls. We do need some more builders so we can put them up on the walls. Because we did have those 2 guys we were keeping as archers, weren't we? I think it might be time to start moving them up and onto that particular tower so that they can make sure they've got their weapons and tools and whatnot. Okay, so... yeah, can't deposit that there. That makes sense. I don't think we're going to be able to deposit over here either. No, can't take any more. Okay, so we're just going to have to drop that. Okay. That's fine. What we mainly want to get to is in here. And then we can go... there we go. Craft. Cool. So we now have... alright, where's it gone? There we go. Instead of our club, we've now got an iron sword. Which will hopefully... fare us a lot better than we had before, because you know this is actually a metal weapon. Right, we need to give our new person a home. There we go. So he can get on with that. Right, we need 2 large stones to finish off that building, which is something that does need to happen. There are no large stones in there. Okay. Right, someone was spooked by a wisp. Don't know where that was. These guys are all still using clubs. Yep, they're all using clubs. I mean, in which case I may as well give them my old club, because we don't need that anymore. So that they've got at least a spare. And then we've got a wolfar pack. Okay, where's that wolfar pack coming from? Oh, okay, other side. That's fine. That's not a problem at all, because we've now got our sword, so we should be fine. We've already got one archer up there. Okay, that's good. I didn't think I'd put them up there yet. There we go, being attacked and spooked by the wolves. So yeah, definitely got to get over here. Here we go. I don't have the energy. That's fine. You come after me instead of the... Right, come on. There we go. Sword's much better than the axe, which is good. That's what you'd kind of expect. But we can use these guys for some leather, because I think we're going to want that for some of the armour and everything else we've got going on. And then I think my character's definitely going to need to have a rest to try and get some health back, which will be a little bit slow. Ooh, leaping up there. Right. Wow, I only got one piece of leather out of that. That was unfortunate. I was really hoping for a bit more than that. Okay, there's our next person that's come through. Okay, what I'll probably do is make sure I have got 2 people on that tower as well, because that will then just help maintain that like set of defences. Grab that leather. I hear chopping. Is someone taking a tree down? They are, but it's not the kind of tree we want. Okay, I was really hoping they'd take down some of the hardwood. It might be that we have to chop some down so that our workmen can grab hold of it. But this I'm going to try and put... oh, broke the stone knife. Okay, excellent. And that means we're going to need to try and get a better knife then. Let's just bring these down. Okay, and then we need one more large stone for that first section of the house. Again, I'm just going to bring a couple of these down so that they can come and grab things. Oh good, that's now done. That means the rest of that house should fly up fairly quickly. Okay, so let's go and just check what we've got going on. We are going to need something to eat ourselves, which is fine. That's not too much of a problem. We've got the cookhouse here. There we go. Right. How many people do we actually have at this? So we have only got one. So we're going to put our new person there, as they were decent as an archer, weren't they? Yeah, winter huntsman. Oh, okay, not archer, winter huntsman. They'll be okay. That's fine. And then yeah, we just need to get the house all set up. Right. Drop that, drop that. What have I got there? What's that? Slag. I don't know what we use slag for. It just says junk, so I think it is just, as it says, it's complete junk. Right, okay. So, yeah, like I say, we've now got our sword, which was doing... Can't see it while it's there. There it is. 9 to 11 damage. Which, to be fair, the axe only does 8 to 10. And that's really easy to keep hold of. It's just you can't give that to guardsmen to make use of. Okay, so we've got that. That's all under control. The leather, that was what we were having, wasn't it? Because I kind of want to give it to the armourer for his leather work. But I don't think I can't remember if he needs actual raw leather or not. So that doesn't use it. Oh, that uses it there. Okay. Where is his... Where's his resource bucket? Oh, they're up there. Okay. Open storage. Aha. There we go. Well, he's got his 10 leather now. Okay, so they're higher up there. That's fine. Wolf is there defending. They're up there defending in the tower as well because they've not got a house yet. We need to finish building said house. Let's grab the rope because we can at least get that bit done, can't we? And then, yeah, we'll just have to keep fleshing that out. But I think this is where I'm going to wrap up this episode and say thank you all very much for joining me today. I hope you have a great day. As usual, likes, comments, subscriptions, they all help the channel grow. They help get it out in front of other people. So thank you very much to those of you that do that. Thank you very much to my YouTube channel members. Your support is very much appreciated. And please don't forget that as a supporter, you do gain access to the save files for any of the open world games I'm currently playing, along with any of the relevant blueprints for them, so that you get to, you know, make use of anything like the blueprints, so you can use the same patterns. You do also, more importantly, gain early access to the videos, so you get to see them before anybody else does. But other than that, thank you all very much for joining me today. I hope you have a great day, and I will catch you all next time.